show you how I do my hanging baskets, and it's a bit of a cheapskate way, but it's a recycling way as well. So what I do is, in my greenhouse I've got a little bit of wire up here to make it easy to manage how to fill it. Hang it on this bit of wire like that, so it's a nice height to work. And instead of buying these liners, I've got lots of these hanging around. So what I'm going to do is cut it. I've done this so many times in the past, and this is the easiest way that I've finally found to get the shape of the basket. Right, what you do, start with that. I've always before cut a circle and messed around, and half the time the circle's far too small. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting it straight in to the basket like that, let it overhang to make sure that it's actually over the edges of the basket, and just cut the biggest amount off there so it's just out of the way. But don't cut it too far back, or else when the compost is put in, it might push the plastic down and you'll realise that there's like a gap at the side. So there. So you just leave it like that, just a bit overlong to start with the black side facing outwards, so that when all the plants are growing in it, you know, that looks okay, just looks like soil. Right. We don't punch it at this moment, because I do that when it's full. So right now, what I do now is get some of this compost. It's for flowers, for flower baskets, but you can also use it for potting on things as well. So it's quite good stuff. It's a lovely mixture. It's airy, I really like it. It's gorgeous. Look at it. So what you do is, right, I fill it halfway up like that. Can you see? So do it sort of halfway like that, mix it. And what I've got here is I've got some of this water gel, storing crystals. And I used this last year, and I'm going to have a go at using it again this year. And what it does is, you just put a little bit in and sprinkle it in the first lot, and just mix it in as if you're making a crumble like that. Just go like that, just because it swells with the water, and it retains the water, you see. So that's that. Put that in there for there. Now, I've already made 2 other baskets, and what I'm going to do is, I've bought some lobelia because I'm growing so many things this year. I couldn't be bothered to mess around with lobelia this year. So, what I want to do is, I've got some nice blue here. There it is. And what I'm going to do is, I want to put it so it's coming out of these holes here. So, push the soil back, choose where I want it to go, which is there. So push the soil back so when I cut the hole it doesn't fall out. And just cut a sideways slit like that, big enough, so like that, you see, so you can get the roots in easily. Don't pull it through the other way, because you'll just stress out the poor little plant. You know, you could break it or anything. So that's that, look. If you can see, that's like that. And then just cover it up and pad it down like that, and put that to bed like that. And then just do it. And I put 3 of these on. I don't bother to put one at the back. Oh, just move that way again. I don't bother to put it at the back because it's against the wall and it's just a waste. Because I'm not tight, it's just that I can't see any point in wasting things. So, this is another blue. I just make it up as I go along. I haven't planned the colours, so I'll put that one in. It's quite a quick way of doing it, this. And just pull it sort of tight, the slit, so it closes the slit, look. And just pop that on again. Next one. So we've got 1, 2. I'll do one on this side. Take the soil away again. And cut a slit. And I'm going to I'll probably make about 10 of these. And I'll just have them all hanging around my house, and most of it is lobelia, but some of these I'm actually going to put some of my little fancy grasses in this year as well in the middle. And I was even thinking, I've got some little lettuces, I might even bung a lettuce in as well, a bit of greenery, and then I can just go out and nip a little bit off if I want. Yeah, I've nothing to lose because I've got extra lettuces, so there we go, that's that. So that's in now, that's the 3 there. Firm it down so that they've not got any air pockets around the roots. Just firm it, but not too much, or else you ruin the structure of the soil, because that's what Christine Morcondon said. So you don't want to ruin the structure of the soil by pressing it down too much and manhandling it too much. So now that I've got the soil in place, I can further trim this. So if you see, it's quite a quick job to do if you get yourself all, you know, organised and you have everything to hand in the first place. It's not a big laborious task. In fact, it's quite a nice job. So there we go. Right, there we go, that's that. Right, now, I've got those 3 in, so now I'm going to put some more compost in now in a minute. Oh. There we go. Right, I'm not going to overfill it too much at the moment because I've got to move around with the plants around. So, now I'm going to pick some of this, this multicoloured, because actually the multicoloured is my favourite. So I'm going to put some of this in. I'm just going to put 3 of these in as well, and I'm going to put them in between where they are, but I'm just going to put them at a slight angle, but make sure they're resting on a bit of soil, because when the sun is really hot, you don't want the roots to be touching the plastic and getting all burnt and dried out. So make sure they're on a bed of compost at the back. Put it at an angle like that so that when it grows, it goes over automatically. Do the same. This, just to tease open the little roots, look. I might look as I'm being rough, but I'm quite gentle really. And then do it on the same again. Make sure it's got a little bed to rest against of soil, of compost. I keep calling it soil, but you know what I mean, don't you? That's that one. And then final one, another one. Just open it up, look, you just tease them out of there so that it can stretch its little roots out, because these are quite well rooted, aren't they? So put that in there, on that side, just in there, just like that. Now you can still see the roots at this point, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to put in some of these Agostini grasses. These grow with a lovely fluffy, like grassy head, really fluffy. It is like a cloud, but they only grow to about 10 inches tall. So I'm going to put some of these in, just a couple in the middle, and they look beautiful. Just stand them there like that. Oh no, let me just take that out. I just want to put a little bit more of this in. Just sprinkle a little bit more, just round those roots of those things. There we go. This is great, this is. You've got to do this yourself. And also, I mean, I might look as I'm being tight, not buying these hanging basket things, but I'm not being tight. Yeah, I could go out and buy, I could buy what I want, but to me, I like to recycle. And the plastic bags are just as good. Oh, watch out, Pookie. That's Pookie the greenhouse cat. Pookie's getting really fed up with the fact that she can never move in this greenhouse anymore, because I seem to be growing a lot of things and there's no space to swing a cat is the Pookie. So Pookie's not impressed with Mummy. Right then, that's that. I've got 2 of those in there. That's all I need, because it'll bush out and it'll look like one big one. Right then, I'll just put some more compost in there and just sort of fill it around the edges. But make sure, if you do this, I hope you do, if you do, make sure that you don't fill it so much so that when you pour water in, it just comes straight over the top. So I can leave like an inch or so, like that. Just firm it down gently, just like that. But what I'll do with these now is make sure that all the roots are covered up though. What I'm going to do with these now is I'm going to hang these up. I haven't put the holes in yet, but I'm going to hang these up and keep them in the greenhouse till they get established for a couple of weeks. Hopefully they'll get a bit of a growth on, because this compost, I'll put a bit more in, this compost has got enough food in it to feed these things for, I think, about 8 weeks actually, these baskets, this basket compost. Right, so that's that. Now I can hang that up now. Look, I've made a little bit, I've made area over here. And I've put it, let's see, next to these. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? It's too up and over. Got to move it. Right. Put it next to these. Oh, and what I've done is, I've put a wire, but I've also put some string, because I'm so frightened of it snapping and squashing my lilies, because I hate to come in the morning and find them all squashed. So I'll just move that aside a bit more. There we go. Doesn't it look fab? Right, now I want to make sure I don't come out of there. Okay, that's that. What will happen is, I know these don't look fantastic at the moment, but they'll all grow, and all this black will be covered, and all these edges and these little bits of writing, it'll all be covered. So now I'm going to water. I'm going to put it into this, because I don't like standing with a big watering can trying to pour into the basket, because you can't control the water. So just pour it in there gently. Notice I haven't put my holes in yet. Give it a good water. It can have all of this pot, all of this little watering can, and then I'll just have to keep an eye on them and make sure they don't dry out. Right then. That's why it's imperative to make sure that you properly secure anything. I think this is a really good idea, having this copper piping running across the greenhouse. It's really good and strong. We've had this here for years, and it serves a really good purpose. So right now that I've done that, to finish with is just get a pair of scissors and just make some holes like that, so that it can drain, because obviously if you don't put holes in, then everything will rot. You don't want that. So just make sure you put enough, because just 2 or 3 holes is not good enough. You need quite a few holes, because it's amazing how much the compost can actually block the holes if there's little lumps in it and things. So there you go. In fact, the other thing I've forgotten to tell you, but I'm going to tell you it now. The next one that I'm doing, when I was doing my little sowing my seeds, I was sieving my compost and getting all these lumps out. So what I'm doing with these lumps, instead of throwing them away, is lining the bottom of my basket. I forgot to do that one, but it doesn't matter. I'll do the next one. You can do it, save them, and it's nice, a little drainage. So there you go. Enjoy.